Have you ever been asked, so, what's the plan? And just had nothing? Not one word? Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back to English Everyday Show. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Jake, and today we're talking about that exact moment, the one where your brain just goes blank.
Because trust me, it happens to more people than you'd think.
It happened to my cousin, loudly, at a dinner table.
Okay, so, my cousin Ryan. 3 weeks ago, we're at my aunt's house for Sunday dinner. 12 people at the table.
Big crowd.
And Ryan had just quit his job. Corporate marketing job, 3 years in, good salary, the whole thing.
Wait, he just quit? No backup plan?
No backup plan. And my Aunt Carol, mid-bite, fork in the air, she just looks at him and goes, "So Ryan, what's the plan now?"
Oh no.
Silence. I mean full silence. 10 seconds, maybe more. He's just staring at his plate.
10 seconds is forever at a dinner table.
It really is. And finally he just says, "I don't know, Aunt Carol. I'm figuring it out." And everyone kind of moved on. But I watched his face the rest of the night.
What was on his face?
Not embarrassment, actually. Something closer to relief. Like he'd been holding that answer in for months, and it finally just came out, messy and all.
Man, I think a lot of people know exactly that feeling.
That's the thing. Everybody's had a version of that moment. Maybe not at a dinner table, maybe just in your own head at 2 in the morning.
Sometimes the people who seem the most put together are just better at hiding it.
Exactly. Which is honestly part of why we're doing this episode. So here's what we're doing today. 3 parts.
First, we're going to give you the actual English words for that feeling, because I don't know isn't the only way to say it.
Second, we'll talk about why it happens. Because it's not random. There are real reasons.
And third, how to talk about getting out of it. Small steps, real language, stuff you can actually use.
And stick around till the end. We're going to come back to Ryan. Because what he did next kind of surprised me.
Yeah, don't skip that part.
All right, let's start with the words.
Okay, so, Chloe, when Ryan said, "I'm figuring it out," that's one way to say it. But there are way more natural phrases for this.
Right, and honestly, most learners only know "I'm confused" or "I don't know," which doesn't really capture it.
So let's start with the big one, feeling lost.
This one's an adjective phrase, feeling lost, or just, "I feel lost." It means you don't know what direction your life is going in. Not lost like a map, lost like no direction at all.
Example?
Ever since I finished college, I've just felt so lost. See how that's different from, "I'm confused about something"? This is bigger, it's about your whole life.
That's it. Confused is more like, "I don't understand this math problem." Lost is, "I don't understand my life."
That's the one. Next one. Stuck in a rut. A rut is like a groove, a repeated pattern you can't get out of. So stuck in a rut means you're doing the same thing every day and nothing's changing.
Example, I've been stuck in a rut at work. Same tasks, same routine for like 2 years.
Yeah, that one's so accurate. It's not that things are bad necessarily, it's that nothing is moving. Okay, next. Directionless.
That one's pretty literal, right? No direction.
Yeah, it's an adjective. I've been feeling really directionless since I graduated. It's a little more formal than lost. You'd hear it in an article or a therapist's office more than casual conversation. Next, and this one's big, burnt out, or burnout as a noun.
This is huge right now. Everyone's talking about burnout.
It means you're mentally and physically exhausted, usually from work, to the point where you can't function normally anymore.
I hit a wall of burnout in my last job. I was just exhausted all the time, even on weekends.
Good example. And burnout is actually one of the biggest causes of feeling lost. We're going to come back to that in part B, going through the motions.
I love this one. It's so visual.
Right. It means doing your daily routine, work, gym, dinner, but with zero emotional connection to any of it. Like you're a robot following steps.
Honestly, the last few months I've just been going through the motions. Waking up, working, sleeping, repeat.
That hits different when you say it out loud, huh? And the last one for this part, at a crossroads. A crossroads is literally where 2 roads meet. So, at a crossroads means you have to make a big decision and you're not sure which path to take.
I'm at a crossroads right now. I don't know if I should stay in my job or go back to school.
See, and that one's actually a little hopeful. Because a crossroads means there are paths. You're just choosing.
Okay, quick question for you. Out of all these words, which one hits closest to home for you, personally?
Going through the motions, 100%. Last year, before I started this channel, actually.
Really? You never told me that.
Yeah, I'll get into it a little later. But for now, let's lock these words in properly. All right, pocket words time. 5 words, quick and clean.
Word 1. Lost. L-O-S-T. Lost.
Lost. As an adjective here, not I lost my keys, lost. This is emotional. I feel lost.
After the breakup, she felt completely lost for months.
Word 2. Stuck. S-T-U-C-K. Stuck.
Stuck. Unable to move forward, physically or in life.
He felt stuck in his career, doing the same job for a decade.
Word 3. Burnt out. 2 words. Or burnout as 1 word noun.
Burnt out. Exhausted from too much stress, usually work-related, over a long time.
By December, half the office was burnt out.
Word 4. Aimless. A-I-M-L-E-S-S. Aimless.
Aimless. Without a clear goal or purpose.
His 20s felt aimless. No real plan, just drifting from one thing to another.
And word 5. Crossroads. C-R-O-S-S-R-O-A-D-S. Crossroads.
Crossroads. A moment where you need to choose between 2 big options.
Buying that house put them at a crossroads. Move to a new city or stay close to family.
All right, 5 words, locked in. Let's test them.
All right, smooth it out time. I say a wrong sentence and Chloe fixes it.
Go for it.
I am boring with my life right now.
Oh, that's a classic mix-up. Boring describes something that causes boredom. Like, this movie is boring. You mean you feel that way, so it's, I am bored with my life right now.
Yeah, bored is the feeling. Boring is the thing that causes it.
Perfect.
Okay, number 2. I don't know what I want to do it.
Close, but there's an extra word. It should just be, I don't know what I want to do. No it at the end. The what already covers the object.
Ah, that extra it sneaks in all the time.
It really does, especially for Vietnamese speakers translating directly. Number 3,
I feel lost since 3 months.
this is a preposition issue. With a specific duration, we use for, not since. Since is for a starting point, since March. So it's, I've felt lost for 3 months.
And notice the verb change too. I've felt, present perfect, because it's still happening.
Exactly. Good catch. Okay, let's put it all together. Quick scene. Jake, you're my friend, and you noticed I've been kind of off lately.
Got it. Hey, you okay? You've seemed pretty quiet the last couple weeks.
Yeah, honestly, no. I think I'm just feeling lost right now. Like, I don't even know what I'm working toward anymore.
Is it the job?
Partly. I've been stuck in a rut there for like a year. Same tasks, no growth. I'm basically just going through the motions every day.
That sounds exhausting.
It is. I feel kind of aimless, honestly. Like I'm at a crossroads and I don't even know what the 2 roads are yet.
Well, for what it's worth, you're not the only one. I think half of us feel that way at some point.
Yeah? That actually helps a little.
And scene.
Okay, so now you've got the words for it. But knowing the name for a feeling doesn't explain where it comes from.
Right, and that's where Ryan's story actually gets interesting, because there's a reason he froze at that table.
There is. But real quick, if this is useful so far, hit subscribe, because we've got 2 more parts and they get even more personal.
All right, let's talk about why.
So Jake, you actually have a story here too, right? Your friend Maya?
Yeah, Maya and I went to college together. Total go-getter. Straight A's, internships, the works. And 2 years after graduation, she calls me one night, crying on the phone.
Oh no, what happened?
Nothing had happened, really. That's what got me. She just said, everyone else has it figured out and I don't. She'd been scrolling through Instagram, old classmates getting promoted, getting engaged, buying apartments.
Comparing herself to everyone. And that's actually our first phrase. Comparing myself to others.
I know I shouldn't do it, but I keep comparing myself to others online. It's such a common trap.
And here's the thing. Social media makes it worse. Because you're only seeing the highlight reel. Nobody posts, still figuring my life out at 27.
Next phrase, quarter-life crisis. It's a real term now, not just slang.
It refers to a period of stress and doubt, usually in your 20s or early 30s, about your career, relationships, whole direction in life.
I think I'm going through a quarter-life crisis. I'm 26 and I have no idea what I actually want.
And it's not dramatic to say that. It's a genuinely recognized thing psychologists talk about.
Okay, next phrase. And this connects to what Maya said. Everyone else has it figured out.
This is basically the core belief behind the whole crisis. I feel like everyone else has it figured out except me. And here's the twist. Almost everyone thinks this about everyone else.
Which means almost nobody actually has it figured out.
Last phrase for this part. A big life change. Graduating, a breakup, moving cities, losing a job, any major shift.
After a big life change like that, it's completely normal to feel lost for a while. That's actually what happened with Maya, too. She'd also just gone through a breakup, on top of everything else.
Layered on top of the comparison thing. It's rarely just one thing. It's usually a few things stacking up at once.
Okay, quick check. When Maya called you crying that night, what did you actually say to her?
Honestly, at first I didn't know. I just let her talk. Then I told her, everyone you're comparing yourself to feels exactly like you do right now. They're just not posting about it.
Sometimes the fix for feeling lost isn't a plan. It's just someone saying, you're not the only one.
Exactly. Okay, words, then practice.
Word 1. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. Feeling like you have too much to handle emotionally or mentally.
Between work and family, she felt completely overwhelmed.
Word 2. Comparison. Comparison. Noun form of compare.
Constant comparison online is a huge source of anxiety these days.
Word 3. Uncertain. Uncertain.
Uncertain, not sure, especially about the future.
He felt uncertain about whether to accept the job offer.
Word 4. Transition. Transition.
Transition, as a noun. A period of change from one situation to another.
The transition from college to full-time work was harder than she expected.
And word 5. Pressure. Pressure.
Pressure, a feeling of stress caused by expectations from yourself or others.
There's so much pressure to have your whole life planned out by 25.
5 more locked in.
Your turn to break something. Jake?
I feel pressure from 3 years.
Same issue as before, actually. That's for 3 years, not from. I've felt pressure for 3 years.
Yeah, from would answer who, not how long.
Next one?
She is on a transition right now.
Close, but the preposition's off again. We say in transition, not on. She's in transition right now.
Good catch. Last one. I compare myself with my friends constantly is not healthy.
2 problems there, actually. First, that comma splice. It should be 2 sentences or joined with which. I compare myself with my friends constantly, which isn't healthy. Also, compare with and compare to are both okay, but compare with is more common for similar things. Friends works fine either way.
Good. So, I compare myself with my friends constantly, which isn't healthy.
Perfect.
All right, scene 2. We're old college friends, running into each other at a coffee shop.
Jake! Oh my gosh, it's been forever. How are you?
Honestly, kind of a mess, if I'm being real with you.
What's going on?
I don't know. I think I'm going through a quarter-life crisis or something. Everyone from our class seems to have it figured out. Good jobs, relationships, all of it.
I promise you it's not as put together as it looks online.
I know, logically, but I still catch myself comparing myself to others constantly. And on top of that, I just went through a huge life change, moved cities, new job, all at once.
That's a lot of transition happening at the same time. No wonder you're overwhelmed.
Yeah, it helps just saying it out loud, honestly.
And scene. Okay, quick moment. Comment 1 English word that describes how you've felt lately. Lost, stuck, overwhelmed, whatever fits. We'll actually read a few and react to them in a future episode.
We mean it. We actually read these.
And if you want more practice like this between episodes, our community group is linked below. It's a good place to actually use these words with real people.
All right, now the part you've been waiting for. How do you actually get out of this feeling.
So here's the good news. None of this is permanent. There are real, practical ways people talk about moving through it, and it usually doesn't start with some huge, dramatic decision. First phrase, take it one step at a time. Don't try to solve your whole life today. Just focus on the next small action.
I don't have it all figured out, but I'm taking it one step at a time. It sounds simple, but it's genuinely how most people get unstuck.
Next phrase, figure things out. A general phrase meaning to work through a problem gradually, without a fixed timeline.
I quit my job, and now I'm just giving myself some time to figure things out. Sound familiar?
Very familiar. That's almost word for word what Ryan said at dinner.
Next, reach out for support. It means asking friends, family, or professionals for help instead of dealing with everything alone.
It took me a while, but I finally reached out for support instead of pretending I was fine.
That sentence is harder to say out loud than it looks on a screen.
It really is. There's still this weird pressure to act like everything's okay.
Last phrase, find your footing again. Footing is like your balance. So this means starting to feel stable and confident again after a hard period.
It took almost a year, but I finally started to find my footing again. And that's honestly okay. There's no correct timeline for this stuff.
Quick one for you. You mentioned going through the motions was your thing last year. What actually helped you find your footing again?
Honestly, I reached out for support, talked to my sister about it, which I'd been avoiding for months. And then I just took it one step at a time. Started this channel, actually, as one small step.
No way! That's wild!
Yeah, funny how that works. Okay, let's lock in the last 5 words.
Word 1. Footing. Footing.
Footing, stability, balance, especially emotional or situational.
After the move, it took months to find her footing.
Word 2. Motivation. Motivation.
Motivation. The drive or desire to do something.
His motivation came back once he had a clear goal.
Word 3. Support system. 2 words together.
Support system. The people in your life you can rely on. Friends, family, mentors.
Having a strong support system made the transition so much easier.
Word 4. Breakthrough. Breakthrough.
Breakthrough. A sudden moment of progress or clarity after being stuck.
One conversation with my sister was the breakthrough I needed.
And word 5. Clarity. Clarity.
Clarity. A clear understanding of what you want or what's happening.
It took a while, but I finally have some clarity about my next step.
15 words total today. Nicely done.
Last round. You should to reach out for support.
Classic modal mistake. After should, we never use to. Just, you should reach out for support.
Right, no to after modals. Next, she gave me an advice about my career.
Advice is uncountable, so no an. Just, she gave me advice about my career. If you want to count it, you'd say, a piece of advice.
Good distinction. Last one. I am finding my footing since I started therapy.
This actually works with a small fix. Present perfect continuous fits better here. I've been finding my footing since I started therapy, because it's an ongoing process starting in the past.
Ah, the since clue again. That's a pattern today.
It really is, and that's honestly a great thing to notice. Last scene of this section. Jake, you're comforting me after I told you about feeling stuck.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think it's brave that you're even talking about it.
Thanks. I just don't know where to start, honestly.
You don't have to know the whole plan. Just take it one step at a time.
That's easier said than done.
I know, but maybe start by reaching out for support, even just one honest conversation with someone you trust.
Yeah, maybe I'll finally call my sister.
That sounds like a solid first step toward finding your footing again.
And scene. Okay, now let's go back to Ryan, like we promised.
So what actually happened with him?
So, about 2 months after that dinner, he calls me out of nowhere on a Tuesday night. Says, remember when I completely froze at Aunt Carol's?
Unforgettable moment.
Turns out, after that dinner, he actually reached out for support, talked to an old college professor he trusted, and instead of figuring out his whole future in one weekend, he just took it one step at a time, signed up for one photography class. That's it.
That's it?
That's it. And a few weeks in, he had this small breakthrough. Realized he wanted to build a career around it, not just a hobby.
So the guy who couldn't even answer what's the plan at dinner
now has an actual plan. Not a perfect one, but a real one. He said Aunt Carol asked him again at a barbecue a few weeks later, and this time he didn't freeze.
What'd he say?
I'm building a photography business, slowly. Ask me again in a year. And the whole table just kind of nodded, impressed.
From 10 seconds of silence to an actual answer.
Exactly. And honestly, the biggest thing he said to me was, I wish I hadn't waited so long to just say I was struggling.
That hits.
It really does. So if any of this sounds like you right now, you're not behind, you're not broken, you're just in transition.
And transitions end.
They really do. Okay, quick recap. In part A, we learned words for naming this feeling. Lost, stuck in a rut, directionless, burnt out, going through the motions, at a crossroads.
In part B, we talked about why it happens, comparing yourself to others, quarter-life crisis, feeling like everyone else has it figured out, big life changes.
And in part C, how to move through it, one step at a time, figuring things out, reaching out for support, and finding your footing again.
Great episode.
And next time, we're staying in this same world, but talking about something connected, stepping outside your comfort zone in English. Because once you find your footing, the next question is always, okay, now what?
That one's gonna be good.
If this episode helped, even a little, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it today.
See you in the next one.
Hi, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Hi.